to the art jam. It's basically like we're gonna be drinking and painting. So good after a long work week, so very excited to just paint and kind of decompress.
Emily Flangy, world famous French artist.
But please keep it each other. Maybe about 3-4 days. But rest
Mushroom.
So I'm currently on my way to get my second vaccination. A lot of the advice I was given was to drink a lot of liquids, especially water, keep your body warm because you're gonna get body aches, have painkillers because you're gonna have body aches and headaches, and also just expect 1 to 2 days of feeling like you have the flu. A lot of my friends' reactions have been quite bad, and then you have like 1 or 2 who like nothing happened. So this is the area. This is basically just like the community center, which I'm gonna go get my vaccination. I'm gonna queue up and then show them my ID and just check in, and I'll get jabbed, go home, probably sleep and rest. Wow, today is really not the right day to go outside. Today's weather forecast is wet. It is crazy out here, y'all. Look at this. I feel like we're in Taiwan and there's like a typhoon or something like that. Like it was literally sunny probably like an hour ago, and now it's just raining like crazy. But you know what? I don't mind because I actually really enjoy this weather. Okay, I found the perfect spot. I found the perfect spot to eat right here. Okay, I found the perfect place to eat, which is like in this HDB area. I commonly see uncles eat here, so I'm gonna do it too. And I have this beautiful view of the rain. Ah, so great. Welcome to mukbang in the rain. So it's funny because I think if I were younger, I would be really annoyed by this entire situation. But because I'm older and I've seen a lot of shit happen, I know that everything doesn't go according to plan. So after my vaccination, I feel great. I have coffee and a sandwich, and I'm just gonna sit here and enjoy this. I feel like I've mellowed out a lot significantly throughout the years. I think I used to be really annoyed and I would pop off at everything. So like a situation like this would irritate me a lot. Wow, I just realized I had my headphones in the wrong way too. It's very chaotic this morning, if you can tell. I love hash browns. It actually reminds me of my childhood growing up in Torrance. And I had a bunch of Korean friends that I would hang out with, and every day after school we would literally go to McDonald's and just, you know, eat burgers, or in the morning we'd get hash browns together. It's really nostalgic for me. I just saw a guy holding a bunch of groceries and he's like smoking in the rain. I'm like, I don't know how you're doing it, but you're smoking in the rain. I keep getting questions about like, are you coming home? Like, what are you doing in Singapore? Like, what's your timeline? To be honest, I don't really have an exact timeline. All I know is I will be in Singapore until the end of the year, and I'm just gonna live it up as much as I can. The reason why I came to Southeast Asia was to travel, and because I can't travel, I'm a little sad, you know? I can't do the things that I wanted to, and the whole world is in like disarray right now. So I am really undecided. I don't know exactly what I'm gonna do. So if anyone asks me, like, I don't know what I'm doing. All I know is that I'm staying here until the end of this year. That's all I know. And I'm going home to visit for a couple of months, and that's pretty much. McDonald's chili sauce. And for the finale, the sausage McMuffin egg. It doesn't taste that different from in the US, but Singapore has the McSpicy, which is probably the best sandwich I've ever had, besides In-N-Out. A lot of you have also been asking me how I meet so many people in Singapore. I would say it's really just being proactive and being open-minded. Join a group. I feel like joining a group is probably the easiest way. I actually met someone really cool, Jane, if you're watching this. Hi. Jane's really cool. She reached out on Instagram, and now we're friends and we're like hanging out, and I introduced her to a few of my friends. I think it's really like about initiative, and also become more used to just navigating friendship circles or social circles here. I think a lot of it is also like giving back. You know, you've been there, done that. You've been an expat, new to the country, and it was hard for you to make friends. So if I were you, I would definitely try to bring people into your circle and like help them where you can. Also, this is probably the most relaxing thing I've done in such a long time. I just really love the sound of rain and the way it makes you feel like the whole world is being cleansed of all this negativity and bad energy and pollution. It just feels really good. I feel like there's a lot of things you can do to just enjoy your life for a little bit, even if it's for like 5 minutes. Like, we all deserve that, right? We all deserve 5 minutes of self-care or self-love or just enjoying what's going on around you. I feel like I've been so absorbed in like media, like social media and like my phone and like work, and it makes me feel like I'm just like on autopilot, like I'm a robot, and I don't want that to become me. You know, I don't want to be like a very uninteresting person where like all I do is focus on work and I have no hobbies or interests. Yeah, everything should be like a diversification. You know, dating, you should date many people to understand what's going on. You should have a diversified portfolio so that, you know, if you get fired from your job or something happens, you still have other ways that make you income. Oh yeah, so one thing I really like too is after you get vaccinated, they will give you the option of giving you hand sanitizer or masks, which I took another box because I'm running out. The question I had too is for those who use reusable masks, how often do you wash them? Because I have one reusable mask, and for me, like, I think it's because I go running and I sweat a lot, that I don't like using reusable masks after one use. Because when I use it the next time, I'm like, oh man, like this is gonna break me out. There's like sweat from the previous day, and I feel like I have to wash it every day, which I don't want to do. So let me know if there's like a workaround for it. And I don't think I could wash my mask every day too, as that's a little bit too much for me. I miss my family, but I wish my dad was here. I feel like my dad would really enjoy this with me. Like, my dad is someone that I look up to a lot. He's someone who's like taught me a lot of things about my life, upskilling and just being really independent. And I feel like he was the one who also taught me how to like enjoy the little things in life. And so if he was here in this rain with me having a cup of coffee, black coffee, which we used to do together in Taiwan, I think he would really enjoy it. So hi Dad, if you're watching this, I wish you were here too. Mom as well. I really do have respect for content creators who do this full time, because a lot of it is about like getting views and like working with sponsors. Like, I think when you're a content creator, you are your own business, you are your own media director, you're your own marketer, your own salesperson, your own designer. Like, you do everything. And I think a lot of people look at content creators and say like, oh, you know, your life is so easy, you're just so glam, you're just an influencer, you just take photos, you just like pose, so you just get free shit. Like, no, I think after doing content creation, I'm like, wow, like all these Instagrammers or influencers or thought leaders, these people who put out content into this world, they do a lot of things. So like, don't discount that. I think we give a lot of like slack to people who have a lot of followers, but there's a reason why they got there, right? They actually worked really hard for it. You have to have some sort of like creative perspective or knowledge to get that far. So kudos to the content creators out there, like truly. It's been almost a year and I barely have like 2,000 subscribers. And I'm not like comparing apples to apples, but I understand how hard it is to edit and to design things and figure out interesting topics of conversation that your viewers will enjoy. And I completely understand. It's actually a really good day to vlog because no one's gonna be walking around in the rain right now like I am. So I can vlog as freely as I want without being judged or feeling awkward. Also, if you haven't, you should really try out this coffee shop. It kind of reminds me of Blue Bottle in San Francisco, and they have such a cute building. Like, look at that blue color. So yeah, if you have the chance, definitely go in and check it out. Okay, so we got cha shao mian, and we got sao fan with crunchy cucumbers on the side, and then Bonnie got pig organ soup. Okay, I'm gonna take one of these. Ooh, this looks good. Okay, this is sao rou. Look at that delicious fattiness. Yeah, and then there's chili on the side too if you want. So the only chili I can't eat is mala. I don't like mala.
Oh, you don't like no.
But I love Thai, Korean, Chinese, like other different types of
I like the
spice.
numbing thing actually.
I don't.
It's interesting.
It's so hot. I've actually been trying to go here for a long time.
Have you been there before?
I've walked by so many times, but I guess I never noticed it until my friend told me like, hey, you live near this really good hawker
it's
center.
Really famous.
So I just had the sao and the top is really like crunchy, and oh my god, it's so good. It's actually impressive because like takeaway generally like the crunchy parts gets really soggy, but this was fine.
No, it's good. The pork rind is really good.
Yeah.
Really crispy.
Yeah. What's your favorite hawker center?
Maybe Maxwell Food Center. I don't know. The sao.
Okay.
Yeah, that's good.
That's good, right?
The top is really good.
Yeah. And then this is a cha shao. How do you say it in Canto? Cha shao.
Char siu.
Cha siu.
Actually, in English, that's the name, right? Char siu. Like they literally transliterated from Cantonese.
And they give you this too. These like peppers. They put chili on the side. I'm gonna show. I don't know if you can see it though. I feel like if we were at the hawker center, we would like plate it nicely. Except for it's all in takeout containers, but yeah, this is really good. You like pig organ soup?
I don't usually eat it, but then since it's famous, I want to try.
Yeah.
It's like it's hard to find good ones.
Yeah.
They usually taste like poo.
I know.
Like if they didn't clean it properly.
Yeah.
So like I don't usually get it unless it's famous.
This one is famous though, because people have told me multiple times.
Tried it? Have you tried it?
Yeah, I've tried it once.
Okay. So it doesn't taste like poo, right? Okay. That's like the main thing or my determining factor.
Yeah. And I'm quite picky too. Here. I'm quite picky, like not picky with food. I guess I can explore different types of food, but I still like what I like. So like because I love sao so much, I'll always go back to sao.
Yeah, I think definitely the cereal is like
amazing. I know. I think it was my friend
chassis
Melvin.
is a little bit on the drier side.
Really?
Yeah, I feel like it can be a bit more tender. But the shower is good.
Yeah.
What were you saying?
Oh, my friend Melvin was the one who recommended this place to me. So thank you, Melvin, if you're watching this. He was like, you must go there. Yeah. He's part of the NAS Academy program with me.
Oh yeah.
So
you're not getting the organ.
Yeah, it's okay. I just got the tofu. I'm just gonna try the tofu right now, and then I can try a piece of organ.
This is stomach or intestine. Like, maybe this is the intestine. It's either stomach or intestine because I think it's got a mix of everything.
Yeah. I think it was like pork belly, tofu, green onion, and then intestines. I'm not sure.
No, they also said they've got stomach.
Oh, stomach?
Or like tripe or something. Like, I'm not
Oh, tripe I know what it looks like because it's like white and whatnot, but... Oh, they even have like little meatballs.
I guess this is the intestine, right? Oh, this is the intestine, right? This is the
Because it was raining today too, so it's like, perfect. I actually don't know what this is.
Is it liver?
I think it's darker. Whatever, I'm gonna eat it.
Liver.
I wish I knew what I was eating, but let's just assume that it's all different types of pig organs. Oh, it's really good.
Let me try.
It's not too salty. It definitely is like the perfect comfort food for like a rainy day, which is why there probably was such a long line there. So I got an espresso. I got it on Carousel for $120, and I specifically wanted this color, and I wanted like an entire package with the milk foamer and some pod carriers. So I will need to buy some pods, which I probably will do at the mall or get them online on Lazada or Shopee. It was such a good deal because originally she was trying to sell it for $160, and then I guess no one was buying it, and then she sold it at $120. However, one thing that kind of pissed me off was that she didn't tell me that there was a crack in this, and so I told her about it, and she was like, oh, I already like dropped it so low. But I'm like, when you're selling something online, shouldn't you mention that you have a crack in something? I don't know, so that didn't really sit well with me, but everything else was great. I'm just happy with the product, But yeah, I definitely need to get some pods. I'm gonna put a bunch of them in here, and then when people come over, we'll just have a nice cup of coffee. I'm so happy. And I don't exactly have great coffee cups, but I do have these little guys, which I think will perfectly, this will be perfect. So I can like put it like that. Oh God, it's a little bit chunky, but it does the job. It's kind of just like hanging off the edge, but it's fine. Yeah, I actually got these for free from my friend. She didn't need them anymore, and they're more tea mugs, but I can use this for coffee as well. This was like my third day after the vaccination. I'm feeling a lot better, but I just really had to like run and sweat. So I ran a ways from home, and I'm gonna pick up a bike near the Kallang Stadium. And I'm really tired and I'm like super dehydrated. So the secret is to run a couple of miles and then pick up a bike from the stadium and then enjoy the ride home, which is what I love to do. So I'm going to do that and just thoroughly enjoy my ride home. This is like part of the stadium. And as you can see, there's something called Kallang Wave, which is also a mall. So that's the stadium right there, and then there's a stadium MRT. But what I really want to do is go to this area with all the bikes, which I'm walking towards to now. I'm still really skeptical about paying for expensive gym memberships. That is not F45. Like, honestly, I don't want to spend a couple $100 just to go to a gym when I could just bike outside or do exercises outside. Unless it's like a top-notch gym, like Equinox or something. But right now, I'm just like, I'm not about that life, you know? I don't want to live the atas life. I want to live the outdoor life. The free 99 life, you know? Basically, there are a bunch of bikes here. Which one? The one that you want to choose is probably the green ones. I feel like this bike is going to break on me, but beggars can't be choosers.
And if you feel the way that I feel, you would have let me know. I've been around the wise and I feel.